lost my legs because my hubby made me lose weight. I came to the hospital suffering from leg pain.
I won't examine you until you lose 90 pounds,
the doctor declared, looking at my weight with disgust. I needed a lot of money for a nutritionist and a trainer. But Jack blew through our savings to start his business. I had to work even harder. One morning, I couldn't get out of bed.
You have to eat less,
Jack said angrily. When I came home from work, I fell and couldn't get up. Jack brought me a wheelchair.
Even your legs can't support your weight anymore.
My hubby humiliated me. Jack used to say I couldn't get pregnant because of my weight. Now he accused me of making myself disabled.
You put on weight so you wouldn't have to work anymore.
He threw his absurd arguments in my face. I was working for two. After all, I had to pay for my wheelchair. And I had to save up for my weight loss again. My weight was already a serious threat to my health. Afraid of serious consequences, I headed to the doctor. Instead of 90 pounds, I had lost only 10 pounds. But that wasn't the worst part. I caught my husband in the doctor's office. He gave her a ring with a diamond the size of Texas. Instead of a referral for an x-ray, I got divorce papers.
Don't blame me or her. It's your weight that's to blame,
he shouted without saying goodbye. I went to another clinic and spent my last dollar. It's not about your weight, it's about your work, this new doctor assured me. I was a chef and spent 12 to 14 hours on my feet. You need to find a less taxing job and the pain will subside. And your weight is not detrimental to your health in any way, he added. I quit my job, but I couldn't give up my calling. I created a social media page full of recipes. Within days, I had tons of followers. I shared all my tips of the trade with them. Now I was working on something I truly loved. The doctor was right. The pain in my legs went away. I could get up from my wheelchair. When I met him on the street, I thanked him profusely.
Well, you can invite me to dinner.
The suggestion made me blush. 2 years later, I bumped into my ex-husband. He was in a wheelchair. He looked so miserable. I couldn't just walk by. He'd been in a car accident. His lover had left him as soon as she found out he might be disabled.
I didn't steal you away to push you around in a chair,
she scoffed. Karma came back like a boomerang in his case. I felt sorry for him, and he knew it.
Let's give it another go. I could overlook the fact that you've gained even more weight.
He was utterly disgusted. That's when I realized people don't change. I didn't put on weight. I'm expecting a baby with the man I love. He sees all my strengths. He doesn't think my weight is a flaw. I proudly told Jack the truth. He watched me walk away for a long time, angry and alone. Remember, other people's problems are always in their heads. They're not about your weight. True love isn't dictated by the number on the scale.